I'm going to ask a question and I want your honest answer. What do you consider prime Fortnite? It can be any season. Just leave it in the comments and tell me when you think prime Fortnite was. And the reason I ask is because Fortnite might not be around for the next 3, 2, even year. Fortnite might be on its way out. And to me, that's a very sad thing. And people are going to be like, oh, it's just a video game. It's just a video game. You don't understand. Some things are more than just what they seem to other people. Like music to me is literally my saving grace in my life. But Fortnite will forever be that one video game that I will always hold near and dear to my heart. And quite frankly, this graph shows when Fortnite has peaked. And you can see some days it doesn't even reach 1 million players. And quite frankly, that's not good for a battle royale game that is supposed to be one of the best battle royale games of all time. And that big spike right there is only because of the Daft Punk stuff that came out in Fortnite that weekend. The reason for Fortnite's failure isn't because of the community dying. It's from Epic not giving a crap about what made them popular. Battle Royale. And I'm not saying that they don't care, I'm saying they're caring more about creative. And in my humble opinion, creative is the only thing Fortnite has going for it, and their good rhythm game. That's literally it. Battle Royale is dying. Save the World, you might as well go ahead and stop playing that. I haven't heard or seen any new content for Save the World in God knows how long, dude. Save the World might as well just be dead right now. As I speak right now, 13.9k people are playing ranked Battle Royale. That is nowhere near as much people that need to play any kind of ranked game to actually get good matches. Talk about queue times, man. I'm sorry, but rightfully so, if you are like struggling to get people in your normal battle royale, but you are not struggling at all to put people in steal the brain rot, there's a problem there. So let's go ahead and talk about what makes Fortnite bad right now. What's making Fortnite suck? First off, it's obviously Epic. They're greedy and they just want money. All they want is money. They're cranking out more collaborations, more skins, different battle passes, but they're not focusing on what made Fortnite fun. The new season's bringing new things in. It made it fun. So let's talk about ranked, because quite frankly I feel like Arena did it better, but let's go ahead and talk about ranked. There is already a glaring issue before the game even starts, and quite frankly it's the Arsenal loadout. I think for any ranked game mode, and Call of Duty does this way too well, they give you two choices, an SMG or an AR. That's literally all you get. You don't get anything past that. You get like 2 or 3 sidearms, and then you have like 2 or 3 grenades of each type, and that's it. That's all you get. And I think that Fortnite, to make a good ranked mode, to make people more enticed to play a ranked mode, get rid of the overpowered stuff, like the lead spinner. I'm not saying get rid of it entirely. Quite frankly, I love the idea of getting a minigun that has like how many barrels and then just absolutely mowing down whatever is in front of me. But in a ranked game mode that is supposed to be quote unquote fair, I think you should take out overpowered things like that, and definitely take out medallions for that game mode. And I feel like it is too overpowered to have the medallions, like 2 or 3 of them, plus the lead spitter. Horrendous combination. Definitely is a sin somewhere. So let's talk about the system itself, the ranked system. And I feel like there is a lot of issues with the system and the way they implement the system. And quite frankly, it shouldn't have this big of a problem because they own Rocket League, and Rocket League has one of the best ranked systems known to mankind. So what's the problem? I feel like the plus to minus ratio of either losing a game or winning a game is very weak. And what do I mean by that? I mean, it seems like when I have a bad game, I lose so much, but when I win, I get so little, so little. And I don't know if it's just me, but throughout when I continue to play, for like 2 or 3 matches, it seems fine, but after the fact, it seems to get slower and slower and slower, and I don't understand why. And something that I absolutely hate is that ranked has nothing to do with your first game. According to this Redditor right here, literally it has nothing to do with your first game. And apparently it summarizes the rank history on your account. And it doesn't matter how many kills you get in your first game. Why? Why? Like, you are absolutely destroying kids. Like, you should like look and see how their MMR looks in game, like on normal battle royale, and then compare it to what they've done in their placement matches, and then figure it out from there. I don't see why they're struggling with this when Rocket League has one of the best rank systems and does something completely different. I don't understand. Like, quite frankly, also the competitive scene in Fortnite. Let's talk about the actual competitive scene. It has fell off. The competitive scene has fell off. I haven't heard a single thing from it in a long time. But the issue is not that. That's not the issue. The issue is, why would you have a ranked game mode that is supposed to be competitive if it doesn't mirror your competitive game scene? Like Rocket League. The entire reason why I'm bringing up Rocket League is because they are owned by the same company. But again, they're two separate rank systems. Why? I don't get it. The rank system in Fortnite sucks. They need to incorporate something different for anybody to actually want to take ranked Fortnite seriously. That's probably why it's not an esport anymore, is because ranked Fortnite has become such a joke. Literally such a joke. I feel like competitive COD is 10 times better than any competitive Fortnite right now. And I don't know if this is just me speaking, but it could be the fact that, hey, maybe, just maybe, you know, we're doing the same thing COD is right now, and everything is starting to feel the same. Like the last season, and the season before that, and the season before that, and the season before that. So now that we've talked about what's actually wrong with the game current day, let's talk about things they've forgotten. So let's start with the big one. What is the story doing? What is the story doing? I have no clue what's going on. I feel like they've done the same cliche thing, like, oh, this island did something crazy and now it's gone. Now we're in a new one, or it flipped upside down and now we're here. We need a definitive timeline, and I know it's probably out there somewhere, but quite frankly, I shouldn't have to look for that. I shouldn't have to go to a timeline to figure out what's going on. I should be interested in the game to know what's going on. So I have a specific nitpick for a specific pass that Epic gives out, and it's the music pass. And I want you to tell me, and tell me off the top of your head, don't go searching, has there ever been an original band that Epic has created for their music pass? No. And you want to know why? It doesn't give them money, because they're all in it for the money. Wouldn't it be so cool for this new underground band to pop up and start releasing stuff, and like something to happen in Fortnite, so all the radios are playing it, so when you get in a car you listen to it and it's catchy, and then you start to search it up, and then it brings up a website that has an ARG, and then the next season it's that band. Wouldn't that be so cool? But no, that makes way too much sense. Let's just hire the next band, the next popular thing, to actually be in our music pass instead of something original. And absolutely something that nobody asked about, where are the toys? I don't remember you getting rid of the toys. Where are the toys? I love the idea of having basketballs, hockey stuff. Where are the toys? Where are they? You got rid of them and now they're gone. Where are they? I don't know. I don't know. Fortnite is gonna die because Fortnite doesn't know what it's doing. Epic does not know what they're doing with this game. They have lost the entire originality of Fortnite. Like, don't get me wrong, I bought the gorillas when they came to Fortnite, but it's just a testament to what is happening. They are getting collaborations instead of making original things. That's all they're doing. They're relying on other bands, other people, other popular people. They literally brought Kai Cenat to the game. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Come on. Fortnite is on its way out, and quite frankly, it's sad, but it's how the cookie crumbles. You don't make a good game that's interesting, then the game doesn't do well. I really wish Fortnite could stay around, but I don't see it getting to year 10, maybe not even next year, and that's a sad thing.
So that was a fucking lie.